Today's topic is adverse possession in the state of Wisconsin. Now, what is adverse possession? Adverse possession is when you obtain real estate property of someone else by using it for a certain amount of time. So a common example will be someone builds a fence and is 2 feet over the property line, but they maintain the fence for over 20 years. They may have adversely possessed their neighbor's property. Now, the statutory requirement is 20 years of open and notorious use, meaning the neighbor knew about the fence and they didn't tell you to move it if you were the one who built it, and you maintain it for 20 years. You may have an adverse possession claim on that extra 2 feet. There's a shorter period, 10 years, under color of title, meaning adverse possession with a document stating that you had that title. The more commonly thought of one is adverse possession where you're mowing someone's part of their lot or building the fence or using it in some way open and notoriously, and then you adverse possess their property after a period of time. The color of title has to do with a situation where you may have a deed granting you title but it was incorrect. The law uses adverse possession because it wants owners to maintain the boundaries of their property, meaning it's sort of like if you don't use it, you lose it over time, which is kind of scary, but the idea is that you defend your property, and if it is your property, you say to the neighbor, hey, that's my property, move your fence. Over time, the law wants to recognize who is really using and owning the property. Now, there is a way under Wisconsin statute to get a declaratory judgment action. So let's say you have a dispute with the neighbor and you think they are using your property and they don't. You can go to court and ask the court to declare the rights of the parties based on the survey map and other evidence. So if you think someone is adversing possessing your property, I recommend looking into this with the help of a qualified lawyer to establish those rights before that 20-year or 10-year period, if applicable, runs and you're out of options. So that is a brief overview of adverse possession in Wisconsin.